Hey guys, today I want to do a which shoe for you video comparison between two shoes that I do a lot of daily miles in. One is the Altra Rivera 3 and the other is the Topo Magnifly 5. Now, I've had the Rivera 3 for probably most of a year. This is an Altra shoe that has a 28mm stack height. It's zero drop. It's got the Ultra Ego midsole, which I find nice and bouncy. It's well cushioned. The laces stay in place pretty well. It's not a gusseted tongue, but the little holder through the middle keeps it in place pretty well. Now it comes with Altra's foot-shaped toe design, but this one has their slim fit, which isn't usually my preference. I usually kind of like the standard fit or the original fit. However, it has a real flexible mesh upper, which made it to where it's pretty comfortable for me anyway. I have actually really enjoyed this shoe. I've got about 350 miles in it. It has worked really well for me for lots of daily runs, and I'm able to pick up the pace some. That Ego midsole actually feels very good. You will see I am starting to wear through a little bit of the rubber, but at 350 miles, not bad at all. I do plan to probably get another 50 miles or so in them, and then I will probably retire them, mostly because I've just got lots of shoes anyway. But these have actually been a really good daily trainer, and I've been happy with them. Okay, now the other shoe I'm comparing to is the Magnifly 5. I think it's kind of going to replace the Rivera 3 in the rotation for me. The Magnifly 5 is a Topo shoe. It's got their nice wide toe box. It also has foot shape, but I think it has a little bit more room than the Rivera 3. It's got a 25mm stack height in the heel and the forefoot. So it's actually 3mm less of cushion, but I find it very similar feeling as far as the level of cushion. It's got their zip foam. It's a softer zip foam compound than they used to have, but it feels very good underfoot. I don't think it's quite as bouncy feeling as the Rivera 3. The Rivera I think is a little bit more bouncy, but I think I'm going to enjoy it a little bit more just because I do like the wider fit of the toe box. Again, it has a very comfortable upper. It breathes well, just as like the Rivera 3. The tongue, again, is not gusseted, but it has these lace stays, which even do a better job of keeping it in place, the tongue in place, than on the Rivera 3. It's got the nice outsole rubber that I think is pretty comparable. I think it's pretty much the exact same outsole rubber as you get on the Topo Phantom 3s. My Phantom 3s have about 240 miles on them, and the rubber's holding up really well. This looks like the same rubber. I've only got 65 miles, so I really can't tell, but I would assume these are going to last me quite a while. Anyway, I'm really enjoying these. I do find that I can pick up the pace some. They're still not going to be my first choice for speed work. I much prefer like the Topo Cyclone 2s that are even lighter and have the P-Bex midsole, the bouncy midsole. But these still have enough firmness that you are able to pick up the pace. So if I'm out doing a workout and I want to do strides at the end, there's no problem doing in these. Doing hill repeats works well in these. I can definitely pick up the pace. It's just not quite as nice as being in like the Cyclone 2s that are lighter and more bouncy. Anyway, I'm really enjoying these shoes. To me, both shoes are very comparable in a lot of ways. I don't have the official weights with me, but I did weigh the Rivera 3 in a men's size 11.5, which is what I have, is like 10.37 ounces. The Magnifly 5, I think official weight is like 8.7, but I'm getting like 9.7, no, 9.9 in my men's size 11.5, so it's still about 0.4 of an ounce lighter than the Rivera 3. I really don't notice the difference that much on foot. But anyway, both very good shoes. I have actually really enjoyed the Rivera 3s. I'm really enjoying so far these Magnifly 5s, and they kind of fit, like I said, as all-around daily trainers, and I think they both work very well in my rotation. Anyway, that is my which shoe for you comparison between the two shoes. If you found it interesting, please consider hitting the like button. And if you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and keep moving.